Welcome back to another Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. We start off by killing a yellow choo-choo. Bastards. Well, anyways, what my tactic is to use against those choo-choos is obviously to throw the boomerang to stun them and hit them. And, I ran into it, and I can't explain why. But, I basically can. My explanation is, don't ever play this while you're recording on the same screen, because I'm using my computer to actually see what I'm playing. So there's a bit of a lag in when I'm controlling everything. Well, to find out what to do, read that slate and it'll tell you to push R to call to the statue, because the statue apparently has ears. And this is probably one of the most annoying ones to guide, which is the only one you can get right now, because there's a total of 3 and this is the first one. This is the annoying one. I consider this the annoying one because you have to wait for it to catch up to you, because you can't freaking pick it up and bring it with you because a stupid rainbow platform thing is blocking you from running with it in above your head. Which is kind of annoying, to be honest, but what you want to do is take this back to the room where we once came, and this door should be glowing, should still be glowing anyways, but once you take it back, like a little, I don't know, it just shows him walking up to the cylinder-like thing, then it rises. I don't even know how to explain that. Explain what those things are called. I know it's like probably an obvious explanational word or something, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Well, anyways, once you do that, you'd slay it. The little slab up there should appear, which will teach you a new aquarium. I think that's what they're called in this game. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're aquariums or song. But we'll be using this through the temple, because this song actually gives you the ability to control statues, those statues specifically. But so there's going to be some puzzles that revolve around this aquarium or melody, whatever. Why they keep changing them? The aquarium, melody, whatever. Make up your damn mind. But usually when you gather one of these statues, it'll open up another area in the temple, and you should be fine. But it's pretty linear from here, because there's nowhere else to go, obviously. But with me, I'm really terrified of dying, so I tend to collect to burst. Well, to break a lot of pots to see if there's hearts in them. Because I think at this point I actually don't have a fairy with me, which I should have at all times, because it's life insurance. No, not the stuff you pay for. I'm talking about in this game in case you die. Not that kind of freaking literal life insurance crap. I don't need that in my fantasy games, damn it. Anyways, you see the room to the left is locked, so the only way to go is right here. And we'll be getting to that room, like, really shortly, too. Like, after we visit the room right here, we'll be getting there, because that's not just an extra room. That's actually one of the plot important rooms, like I always keep saying. Well, this room kind of caught me off guard because I was too stupid to look up when I first played the game, because I kept jumping. I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to get up over there? And then I look up, I'm like, wow, really? That was a really stupid thing to do on my part. Well, what you want to do is go over to that little switch right here and stand on it, let the little statue thing come to you, and play that new song we learned. You probably get what's going on already, so... Or you probably know what's coming now. So if it isn't obvious enough, the command melody, which obviously allows you to command stuff. So you obviously should know from just observing that standing on there, and if you go off immediately, that rainbow bridge will disappear from your experience. You should have these experience throughout this entire temple, so you should figure out the puzzles. Really, the puzzles are pretty damn easy and they're obvious. Well, anyways, if you didn't know this already, these statues are based off the Triforce, the principles of the Triforce: power, wisdom, and courage. Their specific colors are based off the goddesses, which the blue one's Nehru, green one's Furore, the red one's obviously Din. And if you didn't know this already, Din is the goddess of power. Nehru is the goddess of wisdom. Furore is the goddess of courage. And I think they made her green. I could be saying it wrong, but that's the way I look at it. Damn it, because Link's wearing green and he's courageous and all that shit. I mean, may not seem like he's courageous in this game, but whatever. But yeah, now we're going to this room over here to continue on, like I said earlier. But this is the first encounter we have with the Iron Knuckle, or Dark Knight, whatever they freaking call them in this game. Knights. Well, anyways, what you want to use with this guy is the action attack. That's what all you need to do. Take off his helmet, take out your grappling hook, steal his knight's crest. Do that because one of the side quests require you to obtain 10 knight's crests so you can learn a new move. So in order to steal it from him, you have to take off his helmet, at least his helmet, because some reason the damn grappling hook only aims for the head. So if he still has his helmet on, you can't steal from him. I mean, there is a way just to just kill him and destroy that sphere and collect the Knight's Crest, but sometimes the Knight's Crest won't appear. So to make it definite that you will get it, I tend to steal from the enemies instead of waiting for that stupid dark ball. And I'm going on the wrong end here. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But yeah, stealing from the enemies to get their drop items is the better way to go, trust me. Because if you wait for that stupid orb, sometimes you won't even get the drop item. I know from the most part, the guys with the huge monsters with the spears, which I think are called moblins, I'm not really sure though. But those guys tend to always have like one of their skull things in one of those dark balls, but don't quote me on that. But those skull items are actually for a side quest for a heart piece, if I remember, but I'm not going to go after that because not 100% run, but I'll show you good enough of what you need to know. I show off all the great fairies, so that's good enough, to be honest. You don't need that have that many hearts containers, and it doesn't matter if you beat the damn game not 100%ing, because if you 100% this game, it's like they don't give you a reward for it. I mean, that New Game Plus is based on if you beat the game or not. You just have to watch the credits, that's all. But anyways, with this thing, you have the new hero's bow we obtain. You shoot those eyes, and that's probably going to be a recurring theme in this temple. We have to shoot those eyes to open up new areas or make platforms move. Spoiler alert. Not really spoiling, but you just saw it right there. Well, anyways, carrying these statues will make those other statues that you can pick up and throw suddenly come to life for some weird reason. And they will attack you. The only way to actually kill those enemies is to shoot them, because they have like this weird hole in front of them, which is where their eye is. So you want to use the bow and arrow, your new hero's bow, shoot them in the eye, go around, you'll see a red glowing thing behind them. It's a bulge, a red bulge glowing thing. Those statues right here. Yeah, those statues will come to life when you have one of those other statues that you actually need. But, yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about. They'll have a red bulge or something. Anyways, we need to go to this area first to collect the key. And that guy's gonna come back to haunt me, because that bottomless pit isn't freaking killing for monsters. Well, for them skull things anyways, because they somehow freaking respawn if you don't kill them from the bottomless pit. So as you see right down there, that red glow on the bottom of the screen, he's coming back up. Told you. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? But your bow and arrow, oh, your hero's bow, it'll make things a lot more easier with those sticking enemies. You don't have to use the damn Deku Leaf anymore, or Magic Leaf. Well, anyways, here's the key. And I think across the room there's another treasure chest. But that one's more of a pain in the ass, and I think it's only for rubies. Either that or another joy pendant, but I'm pretty sure I get just enough to beat the game, because you actually need the joy pendants to beat the game. You need 21 of them. 21. Quote me on that. 21 joy pendants. Okay? So don't take 20. I know some people say you only need 20, but 21. That's all I'm gonna say. I sure was supposed to freaking hit this stupid thing first before I went over there, but I did that backwards. But I am not going all the way back there. I'm like, fuck it. At least you know how to get over there, so whatever. Most importantly, it's probably like some... Oh my god, I hate those fucking bats. Yeah, those bats really get annoying. Because when you're trying to climb up the ladder, they'll hit you and you end up falling back. It happens in every other Zelda game, but... Right here, I'm trying to kill them so they don't fucking bother me. Stupid ass bats, man. I didn't say Batman. No, Batman's cool. Actually, to piss you guys off, I'm a Marvel fan. Sorry. I'm not a DC fan. I don't take any interest in DC at all. I'm more of a Marvel fan. I like Spider-Man, Iron Man, and all them. I'm not gonna go into more naming them, but whatever. Well, this is your typical weight puzzle, which isn't that hard. Link equals one of those. His weight equals one of those statues, so you need two of them to cross. And taking this guy, you need 4 of them to cross. It's either 4 or 3. But this sound can really get fucking annoying. This laser sound, especially when the camera's in back of you. Because then it suddenly picks up and it gets a lot louder and really obnoxious. Anyways, since you're basically stuck in here, you have to use the command melody and command him to go through the laser gates, because he won't take any damage from it. Because he's made out of indestructible metal or something. Well, actually, they didn't have a Dins. Oh, they didn't have a red colored one. Why did they do that? I just noticed that. Maybe it's their shape that represents the power and stuff. It probably is, but whatever. I was completely wrong on that. Anyways, as soon as you get this statue, you run into a fucking whiz robe over there. Let me tell you, they're the most annoying fucking enemies in the entire game. Because they constantly laugh and do that annoying sound effect. And they shoot fire at you. And they teleport. Mainly part the teleportation. They're fucking annoying enemies in every single Zelda game. Mainly because they're teleportation shit. Right here, I like to put all 4 of these statues here. Because I don't want them to attack me when I bring that other dude over. That statue that's important over. I don't know what to call him. But when I bring him over, I typically like to break the damn pot. Well, I typically like to put all of them on one of those platforms and bring this guy over. Thank God they don't activate and fall in the I was about to call it lava, I mean water. Thank God they don't fall in the water, because they would respawn near the entrance. Yes, they do respawn for some reason. That's if you drop them in the water, though. But now we got all 3 of them, and let's see what happens here. Another area of the temple is opened. And it turns out to be some pink, weird-ass looking, pink or purple or something. It just looks weird-ass compared to what teleportation method, warp paths look like in this game. It looks more like one of those Ocarina of Time warp out dungeon point things, but just pink or purple colored. I know I'm like failing to explain this, but well, we'll be finishing off this temple in the next part. I'll see you guys until then.